Some of y'all should drive past Melrose Library in the middle of the day after school. It is absolutely hustling and bustling, full of youth. Full of youth. Does anyone know what time the library closes?
It closes too early.
8 o'clock. It closes at 8 o'clock. And now, you think 8 o'clock is pretty late, right? But now you think about the curfew being at 10 p.m. Between 8 o'clock and 10 p.m., what do those children, 30, 40 children that be at Melrose Library, between the library and the park, what do they do for 2 hours? What is there for them to do? What is there for them to do that's free? What is it for them to do that is safe? Why not expand the hours of the library? Simple solution right there. And why not provide transportation home? Because a lot can happen from Melrose Library back to Lansdowne or back to the upper end of Lafayette. A lot can happen within that short distance. Why not make sure our kids get home safe from the library? Why not use effective policing and put police in dress downs with their weapon concealed and send them to the areas of Roanoke where we know our youth like the favor? Why not send a cop to Cookout dressed down? Why not send a cop to the basketball courts? Why not give this cop a gift card to take the kids pizza? Why not allow this cop to build a positive relationship with the youth, doing two things? One, establishing trust, and two, removing the narrative or the bias or the fear that children, especially children of color, black children, have against law enforcement. Because I'll tell you this, the beef, the altercations, the arguments, the disputes that lead to beef and shootings and acts of violence can begin anywhere at any time, but they are more likely to occur at the basketball courts, at the Cookout parking lot, at these places where the youth can gather. Why not go into their environment and make sure they're protected instead of dispersing them and making them, all we're going to do is go to a completely new environment, still congregate, still have the same beef happen. Why not build trust? Why not use police efficiently and effectively? Because I guarantee you this, one of them youth would come up to that officer and say, hey officer Manley, I know about Javion and Dominic, and they got a little beef going on. And earlier, Javion stormed off, and I don't know, but he was really hot. I just want you to be aware of that. That's efficient and effective policing, because now that officer knows he needs to find Javion, find Dominic, bring in social workers, bring in a therapist, and mediate and counsel the situation. That is efficient. That is a real solution that the city could have spent all these months instead of having public forums for everyone, the Roanoke citizens, the Roanoke people to come, sacrifice their time after work, voice their opinion, all to be told, forget what you say, I'm gonna do what I want to do because my constituents or because people want to get this done. And then to leave it off the agenda and then not even be willing to move it to the June 20th meeting so people like me with my big mouth and like Ms. Hale and like Dominic and like Javion and like Sullivan can show up once again and voice our opinion. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed and I'm frustrated because we've wasted critical time, and because we've wasted this time and not put proper, city officials, certain city officials love to bring up the fact that so many of the tactics and practices we use are always evidence-based, evidence-based, evidence-based. They say it all the time if you pay attention to the meetings, evidence-based, evidence-based. Well, guess what? This is clearly not evidence-based. They tried to prove the effectiveness of curfews. They did not work. So why all of a sudden are we switching streams and are we doing something that is not evidence-based? When quite frankly, even the things that are evidence-based that we're doing still are not working. So with that, I'll close by saying this. Roanoke City Council, please do not ask the citizens of Roanoke to come out, sacrifice time out of their lives, time away from their family, to sit at William Fleming, to sit at PH, to sit at any building, voice their opinion, and do the exact opposite. Because I will guarantee you this. If you want to build this trust, If you want to build a poor relationship between government and the people that vote individuals into office, do what you just did. Repetitively and routinely. And I guarantee you will see nothing but distrust and disinterest and disapproval of all of your actions. Thank you.